22 from the college. I was like 18. She was like 22. Nobody found out. Nobody. Well, it was funny because I went to a house party. Like my band had played this show at this house, and she was there partying. And she was there partying. And I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And then we got drunk, and I did her on the couch.
There you go.
I filled her with more semen.
I keep wondering if she'll cover up.
Oh my God!
I see some teachers in the club all the time.
There it is.
Real. That happens.
There was a fucking teacher I know of back in way back in the day when they first put the strip club in up here. She was teaching down there during the day and stripping up here at night. Did you ever get Jack call back?
Yes, that was the Bloodbone Dry bullshit.
Oh.
I let him know that Hollow Productions is spelled differently. And he wanted to know if Bloodbone Dry wanted to know if they could still get their advance tickets for $10 too for their fans. And I'm like, that's why they're advance tickets. Everybody can get them. General admission, $10, advance tickets.
Well, I would as soon as you possibly can go talk to Romy. Because.
And then fucking, of course, Bloodbone Dry puts the lineup and everything. Where the hell's that? Bloodbone Dry. Project independent details have changed. Santa Fe Saloon in Salina. All ages, $10 in advance, 13 at the door. Lineup: King Bruiser, Watch as the World Dies, Nursing Home, Panty Raid, Bloodbone Dry, and Breakpoint.
Yeah.
And I posted underneath this, I put, this is still to be announced.
Well, as soon as you can.
Well, I'm going to make me some personal notes, and then I'm going to go down there and see fucking Romy's at the bar. I just didn't know if he'd be there at 4 o'clock.
The bar should be open, and you should be able to. That, or you can always, you're his Facebook friend.
Yeah?
Look up his phone number on Facebook, call his ass. See you in the funny papers. I don't know what that even is. Guy Gilchrist. I'm gonna see you in the funny papers. Fight you in the funny papers.
That's what I say. Let's say you see somebody shoot you cool first, bro. You crazy. He already maneuvered it real quick. Yeah. 30, 45 minutes later, she over in the corner knocking somebody else, not even that same dude. You know what I'm saying? It was so good over there, knocking. Look like it.
Oh,
Go down.
There we go. Yes, indeed, it is the world famous Jiggy Jaguar show. Thank you to everybody for joining us this week, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, JiggyJaguar.com is the website. I am in the book, Radio Wants You, an intimate portrait of 700 radio shows that welcome guests. Call me up. Call us up. Call Zombie up. Call somebody up. It's 1-866-763-1242. Call your grandma! Whatever.
Hey, weren't we going to announce someone's cell phone number on the air?
Yes, we're going to announce that cell phone number here in a few. And we're going to be getting into hour number 3, which of course means the grandma tradition in an effect of, I kick you, Grandma! We're going to offend non-Caucasian racial groups. We're going to commit felonies by yelling at cats. We're going to denigrate women. We're going to make negligent use of burning materials. We're going to perform exhibitions of speed. And we're going to tick off We're gonna check off. That's right. We're gonna check off. We're gonna become a bunch of trainees. We're gonna tick off children of expert woodworkers. And if you don't like any of that, go gargle with a bottle of Rogaine and grow a beard on your tongue. This is the world famous Jiggy Jaguar show. And Zombie is with us. We got 2 of a kind in studio. We have 2 of a kind security team.
Yeah.
There is about 30 of those guys.
Yeah.
They multiply like gremlins if you don't watch them.
Yeah.
And
Be up after midnight.
we've got Shatner from Holler Productions in the building, trying to do damage control and all sorts of things that my family has done.
People just
Shocking.
people just need to slow down. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't get ahead of yourself, please. I can only work so fast. I have 2 little legs, and I'm not what I can. I'm a short white guy. What do you want me to do?
You know what I think is great is that my family once again has screwed me over. Not my brother-in-law this time, not my wife. And with God, and yes, she still legally is my wife, even though she lives in Wichita, and I haven't seen her in 3 years. But
Yeah.
still legally married to me.
I know how you feel.
Wink, wink.
Nod.
Nod, wink, wink. Or as they say, what a doodle, eh. I don't know. Zombie is hanging out. Zombie has got his zombie repellent on.
Yes, sir.
He is, sir, who walked in behind me?
I don't
know. I don't know what's going on here. And 2 of a kind in the building.
Yeah.
And before we get into Hot for Teacher, this quick first segment here, the first hour, did you guys ever have any teachers you wanted to bang or banged in school that you could say?
Yeah.
Pretty sure everybody had a teacher they wanted to, have some kind of relations with or fantasized about.
Well, without further ado, it is now time. I can't believe this.
You got the music for it,
I've
Jiggy?
got the music. We're ready to go, and
Right.
here we go, kids. The Hot for Teacher segment, of course, is brought to you by no one, because who the fuck would sponsor this segment? Oh my God! Zombie, take it away, my friend.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, in Miami, Florida, a teacher accused of having sex with a 16-year-old student bonded out of jail Thursday following her arrest a day earlier. Let's see here. How do we pronounce this? Well, Leska Velasquez, 29, a science teacher at a Miami Jackson Senior High, is charged with 3 counts of having sex with a minor. Police say Velasquez has confessed to having sexual relations with the student starting in August of 2009 and continuing all the way through to 2010 and into 2000. Wow, the teen is now 17. Velasquez admitted to police to showering the boy with gifts, cash, and a cell phone. She used to send him romantic letters along with photos of herself nude and in sexy lingerie. Teacher and student had sex in 3 locations, including the Jackson High parking lot, High, the parking lot of Alapata Middle School, and police did not disclose the 3rd location. Miami-Dade Schools spokesman John Schuster said Velasquez was hired by the district in 2007. In light of her arrest, the district will work toward a swift termination, he said. The district regularly reminds that staff that personal relationships with students are unethical, forbidden by school board rules, and may be illegal, as in this instance. The Florida Department of Children and Family Services began investigating the illicit after receiving a call from an anonymous sources. Let's see if we got more here. Actually, I found one here. I want to try this one more real quick here while we still got the music rolling. A special ed teacher.
Oh my God!
A special ed teacher.
It's the same chick. I was gonna make a comment when he said something about showering him with gifts or showering her with gifts. I'm like, I bet he showered her with something.
Let's see what this one says.
Skate. Thank you.
Wow.
Skate.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Wow, they actually just caught this chick. Like, oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. She told police Thursday while she was in jail that the affair began in 2009 and continued into 2010. I thought this was a separate story, but apparently the last one said she was a science teacher, and apparently she's a special ed teacher too.
Wow.
She's not very attractive either.
Wow.
Well, I mean, she could be, but that's a mugshot. I don't know. She kind of looks like she should be washing. She kind of looks like she should be washing the windows in my house.
I'm pretty sure the children was probably just looking at her
You
mouth.
wanted some of that older. You know
Yeah, some of that cougar love.
Cougar love.
Milk love.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is my heart for teacher section today.
I just don't get it sometimes, kids. I just don't. It is the world famous Jiggy Jaguar show. We've got two of a kind in studio with us today. You guys are fabulous. I appreciate you hanging out.
Appreciate you inviting us.
Most of the broadcast, and thanks for. I'll tell you, that's the one thing I like about the rap guys is that you guys understand social media. You get this whole thing.
Right.
Networking.
So-
You got to network to get out here.
There it is. And I like the fact earlier when we were talking, I was like, oh, Facebook, Twitter, blah, blah, blah. You brought up LinkedIn.
Yeah, I'm definitely on LinkedIn.
There's a hell of a lot of people that are starting to discover LinkedIn. And Marcia Stevenson, the executive director of Community Access Television,
Fake
Salina,
plastic
Inc.,
vagina.
with her fake plastic vagina, is starting to discover LinkedIn. I added her on LinkedIn, and she said that I was stalking her, apparently. I don't
That's
know.
funny. And her
I don't know
fake
what it was.
boobies.
You guys, give me a little bit of a history here on you guys. How'd you guys get together as a group?
Well,
How'd this whole thing get kicked off?
well, we are twin brothers.
Brothers first.
We've
Let's
been,
go.
we've been rapping for about 12, 13 years now.
Yeah.
We started off with a group. It was actually three of us. We was called 3D.
3D.
Recorded one song, and things didn't pan out right, so we decided just to do us and started this Two of a Kind movement. Started
go.
a record company called Show Me the Money Records, and we've been just doing music, going hard.
Now, do you guys have Tom Cruise from Jerry Maguire as a drop on all your mixtapes? Show me the money! Now, you guys are originally from Kansas City?
Kansas City, Missouri.
Missouri, yes sir.
Good Lord. I love. Tell me about the KC rap scene, because I've heard negatives and positives.
Well, the KC rap scene is crazy. It's a lot of we have a lot of artists in Kansas City that's down there doing their thing, making their name for themselves, and there's a lot of rappers that's just
Local.
just making music, just to be making music.
Yeah.
Talking about a lot of gangster raps and
Killing, shooting, all
yeah.
that.
So you really can't go too far. Making
Zombie
that kind
is
of music.
not a fan of the killing and the shooting rap.
Music is about having fun, but you got to talk about all aspects of life. A lot of people they talk like they rap about. Well, they're saying that they're rapping about their life, and
Yeah.
their life is all tough and hard and rah rah rah. But music is about having fun. Reaching out to all aspects of life.
Doing what you like.
And just to love.
That's why I really like Sage Francis. He's one of my favorite hip hop artists.
So,
He sings a lot about life and shit.
but we have a lot of artists down there that are doing their thing, like
Got
Tech
Tech
Nine,
Nine, doing this thing.
Young Rich. So we have a lot of artists that's down there doing their thing as well.
Now, Two of a Kind is with us today. You can find these guys on Facebook, LinkedIn, everywhere.
Reverb Nation.
Reverb Nation.
That's TOOLAKIND. Reverb Nation.
I think we need to have, and I don't know why this popped in my head, but I think Ross needs to come up with a website for pervs called Preverb Nation. And
Jesus.
he can have all his perv videos that he does, like chicks walking around in high heels and all these things.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of pervy things about Ross, but I will keep those.
Now, Two of a Kind, Show Me the Money Records. Now,
We got some music here.
we have music from you guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tell me about the first track we're going to hear.
Well, what is it that you guys want me to play here?
What's the
first
first
track
one we're gonna hear?
we're going to play is
KCMO.
KCMOs.
just representing
All right.
explaining
state and the town where we from. You know,
correct.
basically,
Just letting
things that
everybody know
love
where
in
we
our
come
life
from.
and all that kind of stuff.
Well, there's two different ones on here that can
It's
say
the
KCMO.
MP3 version.
All right. Well, they're all on iTunes here. I got them all.
He's got everything in iTunes.
So, but tell us about this song we're about to hear.